Our ranch is in southeastern Gillespie County.
3 Mile Creek Ranch. It's 685 acres.
The ranch is a beautiful example of what a well-managed piece of land looks like, and it wasn't always that way.
This area is a traditionally heavily grazed area.
We just need one more rain.
You always say that.
When the Bergmans acquired the land a little over 20 years ago, it was wall-to-wall cedar and not very much grass. So they began removing juniper strategically, not just clear-cutting everything, but very carefully, and then immediately would throw native grass seed out.
Went to NRCS and met Thomas Hammer. Up until that point, we knew nothing about native grass, and it's easy to fall in love. This is Lemheimer muley. Puts down a great root system. It's fabulous for erosion control. And that, along with bushy blue stems, are a really good sign.
After we began clearing the cedar, we could see the grass be established. The impact was so obvious and so immediate. More springs, creek flow. It was incredibly gratifying.
All these dogwoods have sprouted up.
That became our goal. We wanted it to look like it looked before people got here.
We run cows and we use them as a tool, but that's all.
We cross-fenced and rotate them.
When it quits raining, we start selling.
You got good things happening here, no doubt about it.
And they never stop trying to learn and to improve on what they're doing and how to go about it.
With electric fencing.
You know, I said, I think you have more deer than you realize. Now they notice the browse lines, the hedging and those things. They don't claim to know all the answers, so they go and they find people that do know the answers.
The habitat looks good, and that means the number's good.
Jeff was one of our hunters out here.
They prefer the weeds.
He's a professor at Tarleton University.
The Bergmans let me bring students out here. We do a little bit of work, and in turn, I try to give them a little bit of data.
It is so much fun having them out here. It's worked out well for everybody.
Each of you get one side of the vehicle and start sweeping. Brought a few students out here to work on a deer survey. It gives us a little idea what the post-season deer population is and see if we actually did any good during the hunting season lowering the population. You see some eyes back in this tree right there.
We're really trying to get our deer numbers down. We had our first youth hunt last year, and that was a great time.
The Texas Youth Hunting Program was a good opportunity for them to remove excess numbers of deer.
It went really, really well, so we're going to continue doing that.
It's a beautiful plant.
These are all larger than you would normally see.
To keep the deer from...
One of the things that Kim and Pam have done is they have erected cages, or we call them exclosures, around some of the plants that have become quite uncommon in the hill country because of the overabundant deer population.
It's the rusty blackhawk.
Young cherry trees, young red buds, young sumac, and so they're giving those plants a jump start.
You missed one over here. Our kids have worked on it. We used to go out there and lop cedar for days at a time.
It has just made our family so close to have shared that goal. After we had done 20 years of work on our place, we knew that it would be a perfect resort development with a golf course, and we just couldn't stand the thought of that.
That ranch becomes part of your family. You've got so much time invested in it, you just can't see it carved up.
In cooperation and partnership with the Hill Country Land Trust, the Bergmans made the ultimate conservation commitment.
We placed a conservation easement on it, so it will never be developed.
They're doing their part of being the stewards and the long-term caretakers of this land, and I take my hat off to them.
We're grateful every day to be here and be able to enjoy it and continue working on it.
Catch the last hour of daylight and just drive around the ranch. We do that quite often. And it's a story everywhere you look. This is where we overlook our hard work, I think, or a good portion of it. What is pretty, isn't it?
Yes.
It never gets old.
It's what we do and what we love, and we are so so happy we get to do it.
It's absolute paradise.